trust without no honor, that's just how it go. I've been sticking to the shadows, but I'm not a Zoe. Bad, she a dime piece, treat her like a troll. Foreign German engineering at the corner store. Ain't no trust without no honor, that's just how it go. I've been sticking to the shadows, but I'm not a Zoe. Bad, she a dime piece, treat her like a troll. Foreign German engineering at the corner store. Know these crackers see a kill, wanna make me kneel. See a nigga struggle bill, now they hate the real. Nigga moving like I'm bumpy, really in the field. We don't tolerate no talking, pick a different skill. Niggas living murder, kill, go and cut a deal. Camera on that iPhone, hit the standard squeal. Trying to hide that paperwork, but you can't get it sealed. In my ghetto from the porch, I used to see the hills. Used to stare at Hollywood and wonder how I feel. Then we start to rob them houses, trying to touch a meal. Know these niggas idiotic, must be out they mind. Acting like I wanna get you, boy, you must be blind. You just listen to the critics, never read the sign. Rather die to get the fame and never reach your prime. Could've killed you on occasions, but it ain't your time. Penalties come with actions, but this time is fine. Ain't no What's the good old deal? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver another one like the other one. Los Angeles Times. And these are times in Los Angeles where person, place, things, and or things where things have happened. So today's segment of Hot Topics is pertaining to Heidi B. Heidi B from Inglewood Family Bloods and Duece Duece from Broadway. So I was seeing, I think this segment probably been out about a week or two or something like that. I was seeing a female basically used as him and shield by boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, in her death or whatnot. So, although I am familiar and know Heidi B, for some reason, it wasn't clicking in my mind and catching that this was Heidi B face plastered on this YouTube channel of Wards and Callies. Or one of those gang channels. I want to say, I think it's Wards and Callies or LA Wars or something like that. Hood War Stories. Y'all know them channels, you know what I'm saying, they be getting all this LA gang content. And I don't know how they be getting this gang content. This gang content be factual. And this dude don't sound like he from nobody hood, but he definitely be having a lot of factual information. And if he's going with a fine-toothed comb to dig this information up, he a bad mother, shut your mouth. But regardless of what he's taping and placing up there, it be seeming like in his blogs that he is being narrated by people from these communities with these stories. So, however, I'm in traffic yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I pull up on my partner. We do some business. We conclude the business. I go live with the people with some new equipment that I had obtained. You know what I'm saying? Got the whole look, the whole podcast look. You know what I'm saying? It was a good look. You know, it felt good. I went live with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was just a different look, you know, a different feeling, you know, and I felt good. And I think that, you know, I want to do that more often with this equipment. However, after going live with you guys about an hour, hunger started to set in. I hadn't ate probably since about 10:30, 11. At this time, it probably was about 8:30 in the afternoon. My boy pull up. What's up, Hefe? What you got going, bro? You feel me? I'm hungry. I'm like, man, I was just hollering at my other partner about the same thing. I'm hungry as well. He like, what we doing? I'm like, man, you know, looking at the watch, 9:30, man, a lot of stuff is just starting to close. You feel me? As far as foods, that's of good nutrients. You know, fast food, that's damn near, you know what I'm saying, 24/7, you know what I'm saying, majority. Good spots, you ain't gonna catch them open, you know what I'm saying? You gotta catch them early or they close. So being that we was on borrowed time and I didn't want no fast food, and bro was like, he second that, he didn't want no fast food at ever. He didn't want no fast food as well. We trying to figure out where we about to get some eat from. You know what I'm saying? What we about to grub on. Bro, there are a couple food places out there. I'm like, nah, just had that one. I'm cool. He like, what's up with Wings and Pop? Light bulb in my head go off. Ding. I'm like, for sure, Wings and Pop it is. I hadn't been to Wings and Pop probably in about a good 60 days. You know what I'm saying? Good 60 to almost 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere up in there. So I'm like, Wingstop it is. That's on the menu. So as I exit outside the building, you know what I'm saying, we were in to access the car in the parking lot, you know, bro stayed behind. You know what I'm saying? Bro stayed behind. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with a few counterparts, you know, while I'm outside, you know, chopping it up with some other comrades and waiting for him to depart out the building so we can go get this food. So after about 10 minutes go past and bro still ain't coming, you know, I go to the door. Bro, what's the deal? You know, I really ain't trying to button his business and what he got going on, you feel me? But I'm trying to get some good eats, you feel me? Bro up in there, you know what I'm saying, playing saying Mac Daddy, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? LL Cool J. So I'm like, bro, what's the deal? He like, oh yeah, damn, we gotta go get something to eat, man. My bad. He like, man, you know, the car parked out back. I'm like, all right, come on. So I go back inside the establishment. We walk out the back of the establishment to access bro car. We hop in bro vehicle. You know what I'm saying? We make our way to Wings and Pop, which was only like 2 blocks from the area in which we had just left. We get the Wings and Pop. Now, Wings and Pop, if y'all not familiar with it, so that's Wings and Pot right there. And what I've been finding out about Wings and Pot lately, Wings and Pot got some chicken to die for. And got their own little flavors. You know what I'm saying? Own fries. You know what I'm saying? They got a whole menu that you can come in there and check out. But make sure you come in peace and you don't come in no threat. Because if you run into the wrong threat, it can be a bomb threat. Boom. There goes everything. Me and bro get there, park up, hop out, make our way into Wings and things. Once we get inside, you know, we survey the scene. There's a few females in there, you know what I'm saying? It's a long little line, about a good 10, 12 people in here, you feel me? Majority of them is females, about like 8 females and about, you know what I'm saying, 4 males now, including me and the bro. So we get in there, we survey the scene, seeing who, you know, we looking up the males, you know what I'm saying? We looking for any thug activity or wrong activity, you know what I'm saying? So after I survey the scene and the scene becomes to my liking, now I focus on the line and or what I'm about to order. Bro, he's still up in that thing tweaking, you know what I'm saying? He looking around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who up in this thing trying to sniff somebody out? So what I didn't pay attention to is when we first walked in there, I guess it was a female that was approaching at the same time that we were, and my bro had opened the door for her. Unbeknownst to us, we just being gentlemen, her guy and or man is in the car watching this whole situation. So I guess he not feeling nobody opening the door for his girl. I guess, you know what I'm saying, to him, he like, shit, thug her, walk past her, you know what I'm saying, go in front of her, don't hold the door for her. I say that because as soon as bro held the door for her, let her out, and we got it, and we went in behind her, her dude decided to exit the car and come into the restaurant. So when he come to the door, both our heads turn towards the door to see who's coming into the establishment to get some of this fine, good chicken. We see the male, but we don't know that these two are with each other until the female take a step back in his presence and get on the side of him. But we still just thinking like, I know I'm still thinking like, well, maybe she just take a step back. So we looking at the youngster, he a tall youngster, you feel me? About anywhere from like, give him 6'1", 6 feet, something like that. You know what I'm saying? On a good day, 6 feet. 6'2". He's standing right there, hoodie on, face mugged up, sweats on, ashy Jordans, hands on his sweatpants like he holding his nutsack. So I peeped this. To me, it's kind of funny because I've been there and done that. And when I just see like these certain standards and moves, to me, I'll be like, man, this shit is goofy, man. Like, but I've been there before. So not to say that this dude is goofy, but I just find that activity, I don't find it fascinating anymore. Like I said, I've been there and done that. So, a lot of things that we have been accustomed to in certain past, we look back down on it and like we don't find no uses of it, or it might make us turn our face and nose up. So it was like one of them situations. So I look at him, turn back around, smile in my head. As this going on, another bald head guy walking there, older guy, he walking there, he look at my comrade I'm with and was like, hey, I know you from somewhere. So my comrade, knowing that he, even rarely, be in this space, he like, nah, like from where? Dude, like, man, like off of Western somewhere, 76 and Western, the car wash. So bro, like, oh no, you definitely don't know me from there. I might have been through there, but because that's the set, but I don't know you from there though. But it's all good, dude. Like, oh yeah, for sure, man. Respect. So I guess bro catch wind of this young guy that I'm explaining that walked in with the Jordans and his hands on his nutsack, face balled up, that was with the female. Bro is peeping his energy and bro don't like the energy and bro get right to it. Hey, what's up, cuz? Where you from? Dude, instantly. Inglewood families. Bro, Trey gangster. Oh boy, like for sure. Bro, like for sure. Woo, like bro, you straight? He like, yeah, you feel me? Whoop. So I look at him, ain't even no need for me to bang, I don't even exchange no name or nothing, you feel me, bro already did his little, get down, they already got that situated and under control, you feel me, so bro furthermore dropped the bomb on me like, hey, yeah, bro, his energy was just off, now I'm peeping game, that was his female when we first walked in, I opened the door for, you feel me, he was sitting in the car, bro had peeped the whole scene. When I opened the door for the female, then he jumped out, but you see how he just came in here, how his energy was like as if he was mad about something or he wanted to get banged on, because we wasn't looking for no trouble, and bro know how I am, although I'm with all the trouble, come in peace first and foremost, you feel me? But, we definitely ain't allowing no disrespect, not even on a Sunday, and definitely not in our community or area. That's a part of community revolution and progress. We got to protect the blocks. So that gets situated. As that gets situated, the few females in there, males in there, everybody looking like, damn, is this about to be some black on black crime? Like, what's going on? Ooh, they banging on people or whatever. So bro explained the situation to me. I'm like, yeah, for sure. It is what it is. So right when that happened, about a minute or two go by, and bro like, what they call you? You said they call you? Little dude like B-Rock. Bro like, all right, for sure, I'm booty whoop. He like, all right, for sure, Bro like, B-Rock your daddy? The older dude, he like, yeah. So bro like, okay, yeah, you look familiar, Like, yeah, you B-Rock son. I was in the pen with B-Rock. So he like, oh, okay, for sure, woo, Now, his whole little facade drop, he's smiling, he comfortable now, you feel me? He don't feel no threats, you feel me? As far as whatever threat he had felt from the beginning, So he exit, hop in the car, him and his girl go their way. Shortly behind that, me and bro get our chicken. So we get our chicken, we exit, we hop in the car. So we hop in the car, bro, like, yeah, man, I know little dude Pops. I was on the yard in the prison with his dad. You feel me? His dad a fool, older dude, if I'm not mistaken, his dad might be resting, you know what I'm saying? But if he not resting, you know what I'm saying, excuse me. But if he is resting, my condolence to him. So, bro, like, he might be resting, but I was on the yard with him. So, bro, like, Heidi B from Families? I'm like, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's the home girl. You feel me? We went to a continuation school. You feel me? That's one of they ones over there. That's, my generation for sure. You know what I'm saying? So he like, well, yeah, man, I was on the yard with Duece Duece from Broadway. So he was like, man, you know the story? Like, as far as how she supposedly, you know what I'm saying, came to rest in peace. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's just, a bunch of legs out there. I can't speak on what's fact. I could just speak on what I heard, you know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, for sure. So he was like, I was on the yard with Duece Duece. So he was like, when I was on the yard with Duece Duece, he was like, the little young dude we just met in Wings and Pop, name was B Rock. He was like, so I was on the yard with his pops, and he like, his pops was tripping. Like when Duece Duece came up there, it was a whole thing. He was like, man, this the dude from Broadway, you feel me, that grabbed his homegirl and got his homegirl killed. So he was like, the homie Duece Duece from Broadway was saying like, no, he not that Duece Duece, he not the one. But, I guess it was other dudes up there that knew him and was like, man, you are that Duece Duece. Like, you is a Duece Duece that used to mess with Heidi B. Like, why you trying to hide the fact and or lie about the situation? So, in that state, even though, it's supposed to be, it's too black, too strong, but, it's still cars in there, it's still different cars. So being Duece Duece was in a gangster car and, B-Rock was in a blood car. The homie, like, nothing really came of it. Dudes, B-Rock wanted to push the line and was pushing the line, but, the homie stood up for Duece Duece. The gangsters like, look, man, we don't really know what's what. The homie saying this, that was some street stuff. You know what I'm saying, man? Let's just leave that there, what happened on the streets, because, that was like dick and pussy. Even if, that was this girl, we don't know what's what. You feel me? I'm saying he's saying this, you saying this. You wasn't there, although that was your home girl and she a reputable let. Or whatnot like that, you know what I'm saying? But let's leave that out there. So nothing didn't come of that situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of this footage from the wars in Cali, you know what I'm saying, in the story, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to Heidi B. And y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect we gonna commentate.
The moment she got jumped in, Heidi's turn up was on max. She wasn't large in size, but that didn't mean anything. She was hopping out of whips and parking anything that was crib, pressing lines from Manchester down to Century. If her homies needed her to fight a female, she's pulling up with no hesitation. Her squabble was known as one of the coldest in Inglewood. She got the love and respect from her hood for being a solid, bona fide rider. Let's fast forward to 2011. After years of being active in the streets, Heidi starts dating a guy from the Broadway gangster Crips that are located just east of the 110 freeway. Although blood and Crip members dating is fairly common, it could potentially be a conflict of interest. In the early morning hours of December 11th, 2011, at around 1 a.m., Heidi and her boyfriend were walking up to the liquor store in his hood. Just before they entered, her dude encountered enemy gang members out front, and they exchanged fighting words. After the verbal confrontation, Heidi and her boyfriend would proceed to enter the liquor store and make their purchase. They left the store and began heading down Main Street on foot. Less than a minute later, those same enemies drove past, and the passenger popped out with a gun and let off 10 shots. Her boyfriend grabbed her and used her as a human shield right when they started shooting. Heidi would die that night at the age of 23. Her Crip boyfriend would also be shot in the arm and in the ass, but he would end up surviving. Eyewitnesses were in shock, and there was a bit of outrage, as the bullets were intended for her boyfriend showed up to the hospital he was at to finish the job. He had to change locations. Heidi would leave behind 2 loving parents and a daughter.
So as y'all have it right there, I'm not going to speak on that situation because I don't know that whole situation, although I was around for that situation and know both occupants, you feel me? So, my first time running into Heidi B was I was kicked out of the LA Unified School Districts. I was being moved around to the continuation schools or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
we had attended a continuation school that was called HR Moore. You feel me? Like anybody know HR Moore that was on the east side or whatever. You know, Heidi B, you feel me? She was a homegirl, you know, that went there, you feel me? And she definitely was with all the BS. She definitely was a homegirl, you know what I'm saying, with all the BS, you feel me, on everything, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, you know, to Heidi B. So as far as Duece Duece, my first run in to Duece Duece and meeting Duece Duece for the first time with Heidi, you know what I'm saying? So I know that's a fact for a fact, for sure, that was his girl, you feel me? Because she stopped a situation that almost went sour, you know what I'm saying? So at this time, this was in 2011 as well, you know what I'm saying? Right before the situation happened, right before Heidi B passed away. So this had to be, I want to say September-ish, August, somewhere like anywhere from July to September, 2011, you feel me, before I went down. You already know on that western front, you feel me, in St. Andrews front, over there towards that Florence area, you feel me, it get kind of hostile, you feel me, that's them the borderlines of us in the 60s over there. So, you know, during that little time, you know, we was having little pity pats between us and the front hood 6-0s, you know what I'm saying, along that border and things like that. And so one day, you know what I'm saying, we was over there on Western, you know what I'm saying, about me and about like 5 or 6 other the homies, you feel me. We was on feet walking through there, and we had came upon a car. I want to say this might have been like one of them Camaros. It wasn't an IROC. It was like one of those the newer class Camaros or whatever. It had pulled up, and it had pulled up and stopped. And where it stopped, when we walking along the street, you feel me? Like we didn't like the angle in which it stopped, and it did the whole little get down. So you know it was coming from the 60s way. So one of the young homies like, bro, like, and I think that's one of the 6-0s, like, bro, in that car, like, man, that car looking janky, acting funny, bro, you feel me? So, you know, we draw down, you feel me? A few people out there that had pistols draw down, we about to crack on the car. The window rolled down, you feel me? Boom, homies like, hey, what's up, where you from? Wait, Trey Gangster. He like, Broadway Gangster. So we like, what? Like, what Broadway you from? You feel me? Off the back, we looking, we thinking he trying to play with us, like Broadway, like, we like, you know what I'm saying? It's looking like to us, I don't know what everybody else thinking. In my mind, I'm kind of feeling like, man, he coming from this way, like this like a spy car, because we had just came from down Van Ness in that Cimarron way, you feel me? Like on feet, like walking through there, and like once we had like passed, man, I'm blind. We didn't come through Cimarron. We had came like up Gramercy, like St. Andrews and Gramercy way from the park. And when we walked down that Florence front, somehow, some way, I don't know if they had a lookout or somebody was watching on Florence. Once we got to like Western, you know, dudes start throwing their hands up and stuff like that. So we end up walking up Western, you feel me, and going to 67th and Dinker, you feel me, and, you know what I'm saying, grabbing some more straps, and then we came back Western way, and we came back Western way and started walking towards Horseman. That's when we seen the car pull up, the Camaro, and I'm explaining everything. I'm explaining to y'all now. So the window come down, we bang, you feel me, he bang back. So we still skeptical of the situation, like, man, he trying to play us. Once we walking towards car, we got Blix out, you feel me, the window come down, Heidi B look out. She like, what's up, Aunt? Boom, I look. I'm like, oh, what's up, Heidi? You know what I'm saying? It was Heidi B from Inglewood Families, and she was with Duece Duece from Broadway. We walk up to the car, you know what I'm saying? He park up, hop out, you feel me, introduce himself, you feel me? She hop out, you know what I'm saying? We chop it up, you feel me? They like, what y'all on, you know what I'm saying? We letting them know that we had just ran in, you know what I'm saying, to some 60s, like up the way. So Duece Duece was, you know what I'm saying, explaining that he stay over here, you know what I'm saying, like between the Haas area over here in the 60s and stuff like that. So, you know, if we be seeing his car, you know, don't mistake him, but he got family, you know what I'm saying, from over there and stuff like that, you feel me? So, you know, we had hollered for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I had met him for the first time already. I knew the homegirl Heidi, you know what I'm saying? And I can conclude that meeting with him there. Fast forward a few months down the line, that's when that little situation happened that is being explained to you. I can't tell you if he shielded her. I don't know what happened. You feel me? I'm not going to speak on that situation. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm explaining this story to y'all, brought to by what happened yesterday, by running into the little dude, B-Rock from Inglewood Families, in the Wings and Pop. And then Duece Duece name coming up, you know what I'm saying, because his father was in prison with Duece Duece and was trying to press the line about his homegirl dying and what was circulating out there in the streets. So it's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
How you keep getting out of jail, nigga?